I got to say, man, adding RFK Jr. to the Trump team, I really do think it's going to be a massive, massive move in the end. And really, it has very little to do with his voters. That's nice, of course. If they come with him, if the voters come, that's fantastic. That'll be great. But it's not about that. It's about team building, man. And it's funny. The left, they always want to pander, and they love to say, our diversity is our strength. But when you look at it, diversity on the left, it's a bunch of people that maybe they do look different, right? But they've all become victim to the same brainwashing. They're just a very different looking group that all think and believe the exact same thing. On the right, we don't give a shit what you look like. We don't care what parts you have. We don't care what parts you wish you had, right? We care about ideas and values. That is it. Our diversity of ideas, really is our strength. And RFK Jr. is a perfect example of that, man. And Nicole Shanahan, his running mate, she also proves exactly what I'm saying. I mean, this woman is a far leftist. I was very apprehensive about her at the beginning. And even her, pretty far leftist, is sounding the alarm on Kamala Harris, right? The communism alarm. And that alone should be enough for a lot of people. And if people see her hilarious ad, it might be.
Are you or your loved ones suffering from illnesses such as TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome? Do you dismiss or deny the current issues facing our country, such as historic inflation, illegal immigration, corporate corruption, World War III escalations, and the chronic disease epidemic? Are you willing to elect someone who was the least popular vice president in modern history, and who offers no policy or vision for America simply because your brain keeps telling you anyone but Trump? If so, you might be struggling from TDS. Introducing Independence. Independence allows you the freedom to finally think independently once again. Instead of believing everything you hear from the mainstream media, independence allows for constructive critical thinking.
I used to hear people on the news say things like,
Donald Trump and the movement he has encouraged are a threat to democracy.
And I instantly believed it. With independence, I now realize the media is run by the Democrat elite, who are a corrupt oligarchy that censors free speech, silences political opponents, supports forever wars, and abandons democracy by anointing its candidates.
Independence may not be for everyone. If you enjoy being lied to about your president's cognitive abilities, support Orwellian totalitarianism, or are excited about communist fiscal policy, independence may not be right for you. Common side effects of independence may include an awakening of rational thought, successfully identifying propaganda, freedom of choice, loss of hatred, anti-narcissistic behavior, and love of democracy.
I used to blindly hate whoever my party was running against. I didn't care about facts or policy because I was hopelessly indoctrinated. With independence, I'm much more interested in policies that uphold democracy, and I truly care about the health of our country and its citizens.
Ask your doctor if independence is right for you, and enjoy your freedoms once again.
I mean, honestly, man, that's pretty damn spot on, right? It's just, all it's missing is the side effects disclaimer. But really, man, how spot on is that? I mean, just look, man, just look at the way things are today, like right now. It's hard to believe, the Democrat machine with all its resources, all its abilities, it has put so much effort into destroying Donald Trump and protecting Democrats that it's almost to the point of destroying itself in order to protect its own power. I mean, it had to turn on a Kennedy. It had to turn against a left-wing philanthropic powerhouse in Nicole Shanahan. It had to turn against Joe Biden, the greatest puppet that it ever had. And it's had to anoint Kamala freaking Harris, who really is the pitch perfect example of incompetence and fraud. I mean, she's a fraud. She's a fake. I cannot imagine a world where the machine gets away with this. I mean, everyone needs to see this ad for sure, but that's all I've got. I thought you'd get a kick out of that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, guys, be a part of our growth. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Most importantly, share the channel. I'll see you in the next one.